This one's a little bit more difficult to put on. It's very, very light and milky, so I feel like one coat isn't enough. The good thing about this product is that it is buildable. So if you really, really like this color and you do one coat of it and it doesn't work for you, it just kind of patchy, not right, then after it dries, you can put another coat on and there's no problem with it at all. Terrible application, but this one reminds me a lot of Candy Yum Yum. This one is very similar to Flat Out Fabulous, the Retro Matte Flat Out Fabulous, but with magenta lip liner. It's like if those two products had a baby, this would be the lip color. Excuse the very terrible application. This one's really pretty, like an orangey red. I feel like this shade needs a lot of attention when applying. And it looks very patchy off the start. This is with one layer. As it's drying, it kind of evens out. But I feel like this one would need 2 coats, so I'm going to let this dry and see. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's kind of patchy. It looks like there is not enough product in one area, but then a lot in another area, so it looks very uneven. There's 2 coats on there. It's definitely dried down to matte by now, but it still has unevenness. So this one's really problematic. I wouldn't really recommend it for this reason if you don't want to play around with it, see if it'll work or anything. Maybe the problem is smacking your lips together, like, because I did do that. So maybe when you guys try it out, just do the one layer, just keep your lips still, let it dry, and then see if you need another layer, and then don't smack your lips together and see if that works. But so far this is really patchy. So MAC on their website describes the Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks as, for those who prefer timeless glamour to all-out flash, matte reigns supreme. MAC introduces a twist on this classic texture with robustly saturated shades of retro matte liquid lip color. Whichever shade you choose, all promise one thing: a splash of color in a liquid suede finish that is impossible to forget. Claims and benefits: long wearing for 8 hours, color wears evenly and smoothly for 8 hours, provides stay true lip color 8 hours, non-feathering and non-bleeding. So I would agree with that for the most part. Just for shades like that light pink one, Devine, that one you will need another layer of it. So it doesn't show up even, it looks kind of patchy, doesn't cover your natural lip color very well. So that one I wouldn't say coincides with what MAC has said. And the same for High Drama. That one, I mean, you guys saw I put on 3 layers of it and it still looks very uneven. So I feel like those 2 shades are problematic, but the rest of them were fantastic. If I had to compare these to any other liquid lipstick, I would say that they are the most uncomfortable to wear, just because, for instance, the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, those ones, when you put them on, it feels like nothing. Like you have absolutely nothing on your lips, which is amazing. The Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, those ones, you can feel them a little bit. They're soft, they're comfortable, unless you put on extra layers. These ones, you can feel them on your lips. They do feel drying, just like any other liquid lipstick, but more so in this formula than the Jeffree Star or the Kat Von D. At least that's just my opinion. The one that I'm wearing right now, High Drama, which was, I had to put 3 layers on. This one feels very uncomfortable. It just feels very drying, very thick, very cakey. There's no cracking at all. Like, it looks overall good. It just feels a bit drying and a little bit heavy. So if you're really interested in High Drama, I would say maybe skip it, just because I had to put on so many layers to even it out and it still looks uneven. So I did find some dupes. For for instance, the Personal Statement liquid lipstick, which I said was very similar to Candy Yum Yum. These are the swatches right here. So this one is Personal Statement, and this one is Candy Yum Yum. You can see that the Candy Yum Yum is a little bit lighter and a little bit more cool toned, but overall, I don't think that you need both. They are pretty similar. The middle one's right here. This one here is, what's the name of it? Tailored to Tease is this one right here. Right next to it, right here, is Flat Out Fabulous from the Retro Matte Lipstick Collection from MAC. And this right here is Magenta, the lip liner. So these are pretty much bang on as a dupe. So if you already have Flat Out Fabulous and you love it, I don't think that you need this because they're so similar. The next one I have is High Drama. And so High Drama is this one right here. And then over here is, oh shoot, what's the name of it? Hang Up. The MAC lipstick in Hang Up. So you can see that Hang Up is a little bit more warmer, but overall they're pretty similar. Just the High Drama is matte and Hang Up is very creamy finish. So it just depends on what your preference is for formula. I personally really like matte. So Hang Up, as I do have it, but I hardly wear it because I like matte lipsticks better. And these ones up here are mattes as well. Then the next one I have as a dupe is Quite the Standout. That's these ones right here. So this one here is Quite the Standout. And then right here is Lady Danger. So those ones are pretty like bang on similar, those two. So it really just depends because Lady Danger is also a very matte shade. So it depends on what your preference is for shades. But if you have Lady Danger, I don't think that you need the Quite the Standout shade. And then down here is Recollection. And I compared it to, this one is Jeffree Star I'm Royalty. I'm Royalty is much more blue toned and it's a little bit darker, I found. Like the this one here, the Recollection, is very warm toned compared to it. And then here I have Kat Von D Aisha, and this one is lighter and it has more of a gray tone to it. So I couldn't find a dupe for those ones. I don't have Heroine, so I couldn't compare it to Heroine, but I imagine that it's pretty similar. So overall, my thoughts are that it's a fantastic lip collection. I just wouldn't recommend a couple of the shades, and if you have dupes for it already, then I don't think that you personally need it unless you really love the liquid lipstick formula. So yeah, thanks for watching.